Have you ever thought about what it would be like to go to sleep and wake up decades later, missing out on everything around you? This might sound like something out of a movie, but it actually happened to a woman named Karolina Olsson in Sweden. She fell asleep at the age of 14 and didn't wake up for 32 years. Her story is one of the strangest medical mysteries in history. Karolina Olsson was born in 1861 on a small Swedish island called Oknö. She lived a normal life with her family until one day in 1876, when everything changed. At 14, she came home from school one day with a bad toothache. Her parents didn't think much of it at first, but soon the pain got worse, and she developed a fever. After a few days, Karolina fell into a deep sleep. At first, her family thought she was just sick and would wake up soon. But days passed, and she remained unconscious. Worried, her parents called in doctors, but no one could figure out what was wrong. There was no clear reason for why she wouldn't wake up. As the days turned into weeks, then months, her situation became a local mystery. People from the village came to see the girl who wouldn't wake up, and doctors tried everything they could think of to help her, but nothing worked. Karolina's parents cared for her throughout this time, feeding her small amounts of milk and water to keep her alive. Yet she remained in a deep sleep, completely unresponsive. Years passed, and Karolina's body hardly changed. She didn't seem to lose weight, and she didn't age like you'd expect. It was as though time had stopped for her. She became known as the Sleeping Beauty of Oknö. And incredibly, this lasted for 32 years. In 1908, when Karolina was 46 years old, something unbelievable happened. She suddenly woke up. To everyone's amazement, she was healthy. Even more surprising was the fact that Karolina didn't seem to remember much from her long sleep. She spoke as if only a short time had passed since she had fallen asleep at 14. She had no memory of the 3 decades she had missed. Of course, this raised a lot of questions. How could someone sleep for 32 years and wake up as if no time had passed? How did she survive without any major physical or mental problems? Doctors and experts back then, and even today, have struggled to explain what happened. Some believe Karolina might have been in a coma-like state, though her case is highly unusual. Others suggest she could have suffered from a psychological condition or even a rare medical state known as hibernation syndrome, where the body shuts down in response to illness or extreme stress. But none of these explanations fully make sense when it comes to the details of Karolina's case. Her story also led to plenty of rumors. Some people thought her long sleep was a miracle, while others were skeptical, thinking there might be something more to the story, or even that it was a hoax. But for those who knew Karolina and saw her condition firsthand, it was clear that her experience was real. After waking up, Karolina went on to live a quiet life. She never sought fame or attention for her strange experience. Instead, she stayed in Oknö, living with her family until her death in 1950 at the age of 88. To this day, Karolina Olsson's 32-year sleep remains one of the greatest medical mysteries ever. Experts are still trying to figure out what really happened to her. Was it a coma, some form of hibernation, or something else entirely? We may never know for sure. But Karolina's story continues to captivate people around the world. It makes us wonder about the limits of the human body and the mysteries of the mind. Imagine waking up one day to find out you had missed 32 years of your life. It's a chilling thought. Karolina Olsson's case reminds us that sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. We love hearing from our community. If you've enjoyed this weird and unusual story, please share your comments below. As always, take care of yourself and thanks for watching.